And it's the first.
And it's so funny when you watch Sim play, because part of me was like, I wonder if he's going to get nervous. Because it'd be okay if he did. You wouldn't blame the guy.
Completely understandable.
Yeah, but no, he's just sat smiling. He went and got himself a plastic little chair, sat down, big old smile. I'm like, oh, you're doing well today. He's like, I can't wait to play today. He's just like a kid in a candy store, and I love it.
And the funnier part was, like, they were playing against Midnight, and Parasite was getting up, trying to get in their heads, like, talking trash. And Simp is literally like, while people are yelling in his face in the middle of a game where Midnight was making a comeback, he was just like, dude, but I'm frying you guys. Like, it's fine. Like, super casual, just kind of chuckling and be like, I know you guys are doing well, but I'm playing like a god, so, like, it's fine. And then eUnited bounced back, won the game number 5, just iced through the veins. And, well, you talk about being calm on Sunday. It has been a perfect hardpoint thus far for eUnited. They got the rotations. They got every second essentially available on that first hardpoint. Things are looking good.
Those jumping jacks must have done Clay some good. A 3-0 start, working towards some streaks of his own. On the side of Heretics, it's Metsopulos 0-3. A 1-4 start for Journey. 2-3 is Metals, 1-2 Suffrey. A little bit of a rough start for the Spanish here on Championship Sunday, but as you said, eUnited, a solid start for their perspective. Metals is going to go down. eUnited controlling the second hill.
You got the double ICR setup coming out from the Twins as well. If not, Brissini just picked it up off the ground. But either way, that's the guns you want to have for this hill, especially when you get that control early on. And, well, there should be 2 hills back-to-back that eUnited sees success. But Metsopulos takes one more crack. He's going to fall, and there are no trades coming in. The timing wasn't quite right, and eUnited will be happy for it because just even more time going their way.
The one thing I will say about this Heretics squad is it seems we almost bring this conversation up at the end of every event, but, you know, Metsopulos, you look at his stats, how sometimes he underperforms a little bit. 1-5. You cannot do this on Championship Sunday, especially against eUnited. The deficit, I mean, look at it, almost 80 points now, and we're heading over to P3.
I mean, it's not just him, right? It's Journey too, who may have been the identified best player on the team, or at least he certainly has been at times, but a couple players struggling right now. And, well, we talked about maybe faltering a little bit on main stage. It's still not an easy point in the tournament, but the guys that are comfortable on Sunday have the, well, ever so disgusting lead. It is 3 hills back-to-back-to-back that have been damn near perfect. Only 9 seconds. The way Heretics in 3 hills, the rotations, they have just been getting slaughtered out. It's looking like 1852 all over again.
Oh, let's see if... Are you allowed to say that?
I'm just guessing at the Spanish part.
Okay.
It's probably not 1850. It's probably nowhere near there.
Okay.
You can fact check, but that's okay.
You know what? You're a smart man, Chance. You're normally right about those things.
I'm completely wrong with this one. I was trying to figure it out. I just couldn't.
Good try. I respect the effort. Either way, eUnited 3 more points and they'll reach triple digits, and they're going to get those points relatively soon. A new hill coming up right now. eUnited ready and waiting. Oh, there you go, Sim. Add a couple extra shots down into him. An 8-5 start for him. We've been gassing him up all event long, and rightfully so. The guy's just truly been fantastic to watch, and it almost makes eUnited just a little bit more exciting when you think about them in the future. How well they may potentially be able to be when you look at maybe playoffs, when you maybe even think about a little bit more about champs, stuff along those lines. It's very exciting if you're an eUnited fan, that's for sure.
Well, for the moment, this is just a beyond masterclass coming in from eUnited. Again, it's just hill after hill after hill. You want players to step it up. They have done so. Everyone just firing on all cylinders for eUnited. Heretics, though, maybe a little bit of life. 15 seconds left on this hill. Finally, they're able to get a couple on board.
Well, either way, eUnited 119-44 as it stands. It's Heretics with the advantage in this hill. They managed to probably take a more bigger percentage of it, that's for sure. But either way, scrap goes their way. Now, new hill. 122-49. This was really P1 and P2. The way they were able to string it together for eUnited in the first rotation was fantastic. Can they try and do it again? Metsopulos 6-11. Journey still 5-12. Sucre 6-11. A lot of players negative right now for Heretics' chance, and, well, they've got to turn that around.
Yeah, you remember that time where I predicted Heretics to win the game 3-1, and I was expecting the fire. Well, it's not here yet, but maybe the stick's getting a little bit of warm. They have stopped the bleeding just a little bit here on the first hill. At the very least, quite a bit of contest time is going to be coming in, so they're just trying to find any little bit of life. Someone, though, has to pick it up and try to help Metals out. And again, it's just a similar situation. eUnited doing pretty well on the first hill, and that rotation battle by them won once again. Persini on the front line. They're lining up for him, and he is cutting them down. Even when he gets traded, he's got a little bit of help from his teammates, and it's the beauty of the back spawns. The specialist, every coming into full effect right now for eUnited. Very happy to be here on Championship Sunday.
It is worth mentioning, we saw, of course, the game records for Heretics. A little inflated, I think it's fair to say, when you look at their pool comparative to that of eUnited. You argue it was an easier pool, that's for sure. But right now, eUnited fully in control, over a 100-point lead, 169 to 54, and it's the same success they had in the first rotation. They're seeing it again here in the second rotation. Simp 145 away from streaks, and well, make that 5 away from streaks actually, and you should be able to actually pick it up with 1 kill there, but a good kill comes in from Sukri, a very important one at that. No streaks for eUnited. And I guess that's your only saving grace, because you are still down about 120 points.
I mean, it's at this point that I really want to go back and rewatch the match they had the first time, right? And just see what the biggest difference makers were, because the obvious one is just Simp, because new man on the roster, 16 and 10 is solid, but it is across the board. Everyone, you talked about Clay maybe being a Sunday player, 19 and 12, everyone. It's just all the positive things in the world.
I've been watching him play for almost a decade, man. Every time you give him an opportunity to really excel on a Sunday, he will take it with both hands. And he was doing jumping jacks. Maybe that's the I'm gonna tell him actually after the series, but before every series, you should make sure you do jumping jacks. It's going to be so important. As well, we lost our feed, so I see nothing about the game, but I can probably assume what's going on right now is eUnited is killing a lot of things. That would be my best guess. eUnited getting all of the kills in the world, and as we get our feed back, what a surprise. eUnited over 200 points.
Yeah, it's going to be specials coming out, a lot of things coming out. It's worth pointing, though, Journey was able to at least secure a lightning strike, so maybe a small glimmer of hope for this squad, but the problem is they're going to need a lot more than that, because you might be able to be solid on that first hill with the lightning, but you're going to need a couple extra. You're going to need perfect uses out of the specialist, and at some point, maybe win a rotation battle, because you see RCD's in the hill picking up all the kills for the scrap time while his teammates, every single one of them, over towards the new point. You got Simp, the cutoff man with the SOG, the teammates support, the setup is perfect. They have everything they want. There's just been a complete void, a lack of pressure from Heretics, and eUnited again just really having their way with them.
What was map 2? Because map 1's been over for quite some time.
Hacienda Search and Destroy.
Hacienda Search and Destroy.
If it was Hacienda Control, that would have been insane.
Yeah. So thinking about how well game 1 went for Heretics, after knowing it's a map they have already played eUnited on, and it was one that they had some success on, throw that out the window. If Heretics don't wake up here on Sunday, this is going to be the hottest 3-0 you're going to see all day.